Hello, my name is Michelle Hicks, and I am here to tell you about TechTeach across Texas, which is Texas Tech's teacher preparation program located in your home area of Waco. So what is TechTeach? This is Texas Tech's teacher education program delivered in Waco. It is a full bachelor's degree with certification, and everything is done in the Waco area. You never ever have to leave except to go to graduation if you wish, which we absolutely encourage you to do. We have partnerships with some of the local school districts in Waco, which are Lorena and La Vega. And the beauty of doing this is that you are getting a full Texas Tech degree without going to Lubbock. Okay, so your diploma is going to look exactly like any other Texas Tech student's diploma after graduation. It will not say anything about Waco, and yet you're going to save a lot of money and be able to get a teaching job in the area that you already know and love and where you live. While you're in the program, you're going to be taking upper division coursework, your junior and senior level classes online, while you're doing field placements and student teaching with Texas Tech during the day. We currently offer middle-level math and middle-level language arts certifications, and we are very excited to be adding a new one this year, which is going to be that elementary certification that so many people want. So elementary is early childhood, pre-K through 6th grade. Again, the middle-level math and middle-level language arts are highly coveted certifications because those are the areas where our school districts are screaming for teachers. We will also be bringing secondary options, high school certification options, hopefully in 2023. Built into our program are additional certifications that you can get as kind of a supplemental certification. Elementary teachers can get bilingual certification, which again is highly coveted, and everyone can get the ESL and special ed certifications if they so desire. So when you graduate from TechTeach, you will be fully certified in several areas and be highly marketable to your future employer. Some of the key features of TechTeach include a clinically intensive experience. That's a fancy way of saying you get lots and lots and lots of real life experience in a classroom with the children. Um, TechTeach requires an entire year of student teaching your senior year. So you're going to see everything from before school starts. What do the teachers do to prepare for the children's arrival? What happens before the kids even get there? You're going to see the first day of school. You're going to see benchmark testing in the fall. You're going to see STAR testing in the spring. So you're going to get that full experience of what it looks like to be a teacher for one entire academic year. You're going to get to see a couple of different placements, in other words, grade levels and mentor teachers, so you can see how different people do different things at various grade levels. One of the things I love about this program is the co-teaching model that we use. In the past, mentor teachers didn't always know what to do with the student teachers when they got them. And what happened was a lot of student teachers ended up standing around and watching somebody else teach. And this does not prepare you for the real world. So our mentor teachers have to want the job, they have to apply for it and be approved, and then they have to agree to go through training with us called co-teaching training. And we're going to teach both of you guys how to work together in the classroom so that they can incorporate you into that teaching experience, not just have you watching them teach. They agreed to do this. This is part of our partnership arrangement. So it gives you an incredibly valuable student teaching experience. The other thing that I absolutely love about this program is that our coursework is connected to the clinical work. In other words, while you are learning things in your online classes, you are getting to use them in a real life classroom. You're not waiting till the end and doing student teaching after you've finished all your coursework. You're getting to use and apply all at the same time. And so you're more likely to remember it. You're more likely to see the validity of the things we're teaching and how to actually incorporate it in a classroom. Some more features of TechTeach include, for example, our use of technology. We do deliver our classes online primarily, and the students also have an iPad that they get, and it's covered through a student fee and covered by financial aid. But you're going to get this iPad and use it to record yourself teaching in the classroom for various reasons, self-reflection, peer reflection, performance assessments, what we call A&E lessons, where you'll record yourself and uh, upload that recording to an instructor so they get to give you feedback as well. These recordings are incredibly valuable in assessing your teaching and making sure that you're advancing the way you need to while you're in your placement. We also use a thing called the NIET rubric to evaluate you. It's also called the TAP rubric. And what that means is that when you become a teacher and your principal comes into the classroom to do your first performance assessment, you're not going to be maybe as nervous as other first year teachers, because while you're in TechTeach, you're going to have 4 of these done. And this rubric nearly mirrors what the state of Texas is using, which is T-test. So what that means is you're going to know what your principal is looking for and how you're going to be evaluated, and you're going to understand the expectations, which makes you more prepared as that first year teacher. So to summarize, we have a great reputation. We know it's effective. We are putting amazing teachers into our local communities. We put them into those classrooms with the competencies that they need to ensure that their students are actually learning. That student achievement gain is what our target is. It's all about the children that you will be teaching one day. We use technology, and right now that's putting us way ahead because our students are so helpful in the classroom because of our technology knowledge, and you have immediate job opportunities. Our partner districts get to know you for 1 year and they want to hire you. They see the benefits of how we prepare our teachers for day one. So you're probably asking yourself right now, how do I get into this amazing program? So the first step you have already done. You're watching the PowerPoint presentation. After that, I would like for you to email me, send me your transcript. I'll prepare a review sheet, show you exactly what classes you need to take. There will be no surprises. And then we'll set up a Zoom meeting to go over the Texas Tech degree plan and make sure that you understand how the program works while you're with TechTeach. Now, to get into the program, you do have to have a 2.75 GPA, which is a B- average. And we do want you to get that Associate of Arts in Teaching degree, but we have some specific classes that we want you to take within that degree. So it's important that you be talking to me. A couple of the certification pathways also require a couple more classes over and above the associate's degree. So again, it is important that you talk to me. I'm not going to force you into the program. I'm not going to twist your arm. It has to be right for you. So that's the purpose of our conversation, and to let you know what you would expect if you want to enter TechTeach. The transferable hours, that's my job to tell you what you have left to take and what, compared to what you've already taken, etc. We do have a foreign language requirement at Texas Tech. You either need 2 years of high school foreign language or 2 semesters of college or CLEP results with appropriate scores. So do know that that is one of the requirements. We also will have you interview with the site coordinator in the Waco area. Dr. Brandy Ray is our site coordinator. That's our word for supervisor. And she's the one that gets in the trenches with you. She's a liaison with the district. She's the one that will help you in the classroom. And so she wants to get to know you through the interview process. And then I come back into the picture, help you with the application to Texas Tech every step of the way. And then I remain your academic advisor throughout your time with Texas Tech. So I may recruit you, but I never leave you. So I am the recruiter and advisor. So you have lots of support while you're in the program. We do want you to get that Associate of Arts in Teaching degree, but please, please do not wait until you finish it to start talking to me. We are going to do our meetings meetings. I'm going to track your coursework, everything like that long before you start the program. And so it's important that you be talking to me to make sure you get the right classes and things like that. I just don't want you to come to me in August and say, woohoo, I got my degree. I'm ready to start with you this fall. We need to be talking way in advance, and it is never too early to be talking to me. I have students that I've been working with for a couple of years who are just starting with us this year. So I will work with you every step of the way. If you change your mind, you're not under any commitment. But again, I cannot stress enough how important it is that you be getting advising as you approach the program. So the next big question is, how much does it cost and how am I going to pay for it? The cost of the program is about $20,000. That's $10,000 per year tuition and fees, which is pretty standard with most state universities. And we have a lot of ways to help you pay for it. There's FAFSA, which if you get the Pell Grant is about $7,000 a year. That will come off that total price tag. There is a TechTeach scholarship, which is about $3,000. It is a competitive scholarship, so not everybody gets it, but there are some people that get it within the program. There is the Teach Grant. This is a federal grant program where you can get up to $4,000 per year, and you make an agreement that you will teach in a high needs area for the next 4 out of 7 years after graduation. So it is a contractual agreement. If you break it, it becomes an unfriendly student loan, but it's a way you could get up to $8,000 to help pay for college. It does require a 3.25 GPA, so grades matter, and we're going to talk a little more about that as we go along, because we have the Texas Tech transfer scholarships, and those are based upon GPA qualifications as well, and the Red Raider guarantee. So on the next slide, we'll discuss the transfer scholarships and the Red Raider guarantee. Okay, so let's talk about some great ways to help you pay for college. I am very, very proud of Texas Tech. We offer some fabulous transfer scholarships, perhaps some of the best in the state. If you come to me with a 3.0 GPA and you have financial need, you will qualify for the Presidential Transfer Scholarship, which is $6,000. That's $3,000 per year while you're in TechTeach. If you come to me with that dream GPA of a 3.5, you will qualify for the Proven Achievers Transfer Scholarship, and that is $8,000. And it's not tied to financial aid at all. So if you don't qualify for some of the additional grant funding and things like that, you can still get $8,000 to help you pay for school just by making great grades. So when I tell you great grades matter, they do, and we reward you for those. In addition to the transfer scholarship, Texas Tech has a program called the Red Raider Guarantee. And this is a grant program where we combine funds that we have available to us. And if your family income is below $65,000 a year, you can qualify to have up to 15 hours in the fall and 15 hours in the spring paid for by Texas Tech through this grant program. So the thing about the Red Raider Guarantee is it does have a very early deadline, and it requires you to have that associate's degree done by the deadline. So this is why it's important, again, to be talking to me in advance so that I can help you strategize and qualify for as many of these funding options as possible. The other thing to consider is that most of these things are stackable. What that means is you can get a transfer scholarship along with your Pell Grant, along with your Teach Grant, and your education could be free. And there are not many people these days that walk away from a university without any debt whatsoever. So if you plan accordingly, this could be an incredibly affordable way to get your degree done, get your certification, and get a job teaching in the area where you already live. So I want to thank you for watching this presentation. My contact information is shown on this slide. I hope you'll reach out to me and get in touch if you're interested in learning more about TechTeach. I would love to give you more information, and that way you can make a good choice about it, whether or not it's a good fit for you. My information is shown. Please note that Michelle is spelled with one L in my case, Michele. So if you email me, please do type it that way. I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you.